Well, g'day tubes, how's she hanging? Pretty good here. Going for a tour up to the dealership in the new old Ford today to get this oil consumption issue looked at here. They said they've got a fix for it, and it doesn't take too long. About an hour, he said, and should be all good, not using any oil, hopefully. So yeah, we're just heading up to the dealer now, and hopefully it's quick and painless, and we should be good. I probably won't film up there because, you know, drop the truck off, they'll take it in. I'll sit in the waiting room for like an hour, hopefully, maybe, probably longer, probably longer. And once we get home again, I'll show you what they did. If I can show you anything, I don't know. We'll see what we can do, but I'm sure there'll be a worksheet or something that they'll give me that what the fix was and what they did. So anyways, yeah, like I won't probably film from here up to the dealer or nothing, but we'll wait till we get home maybe and see. I'm gonna run it a little bit, maybe go for a drive and see if it'll burn up some oil. I guess they put new oil in it or something, I don't know, but it's supposed to be a fix for it, and hopefully she's all good at the end there. So anyways, we'll catch you again when we get home. Anyways, we're home. New guy started today. Yeah, I know. Sunburn. Anyways, new guy started today, and so we're home, and they said they fixed it. Their fixes the oil problem. Something doesn't sound right to me though when you hear it run. I'll fire it up here. I'll just use the key fob thing here. We'll fire it up. Something doesn't sound right though. Let's fire it up here. Sounds kind of rough. I don't know. Something sounds really weird. Let's do that again. Okay, we'll start it again here. That doesn't sound right. I don't know what their fix was. Something doesn't sound right. No, I'm just fooling you. I'm tricking you. We got a brand new truck. Well, let's get rid of this F-150. 6 months old. Let's get rid of her. It's not going to do what I want it to, so unfortunately, but it was a good truck other than a couple of things. So anyways, I got the cap off. They're not getting that. He didn't want her, so I'm like, okay, I'll take the cap off again. And got my LED lights out of it too that we had put in the front here, so it's back to crappy stock bulbs, which sucks, but anyways, that's the way she works. I was gonna leave them in, but nah, I take them out. So looks funny without the cap on it, that's for sure. But we got the cap off here. Used the forklift attachment on the backhoe with some carpets on it and lift it off. Parked it here. I had to take the door off though because the door would have got all crunched. So I actually have the door here, which I have to take out before we go up here. There's the door. So yeah, it's just not going to do what I wanted it to, you know. And I mean, I could have probably put a light truck tire on it. Might have been better for towing that big bugger there, but I'd rather have a little more power too, you know. This is 5 liter, but just doesn't have that torque in it. Pretty good horsepower, but just not enough torque. And then this flat deck trailer towing my tractors was not terrible bad with this truck, but could have been smidgen better too. But I mean, for a 5 liter, wow, I'd rather not spend money on engine upgrades and punching more power out of it rather than, you know, actually just getting what we're getting. So anyways, let's head her up to the dealership, and we'll do a little filming up there again. And normally I do a burnout with, you know, when I'm getting rid of a truck, but I'm not going to do it with this one. So it's too nice of a truck to burn out, and it hasn't really taken me off that much. But I'll give you a list of things that are issues with this. So of course, burning way more oil than it should. That's not good. Number 2 was the transmission. If you don't park on a bit of a hill and put it in park and let it kind of slug back, and then put your parking brake on, you'll get like a, when you start up, you get like the drive shaft twists and hits the pawls in the transmission, so it's like bang, does that. So that's two things. Oh, what else was the other thing now? There was a couple other things. Well, one thing was the wipers. I think I could, if I just changed the wipers to a different wiper, it would have been all right. But when it's wet, it's good. Then if you get sort of dried off and it's still cycling, the last one was really slow going down. So it's probably just a wiper issue, maybe the windshield. But it's done that since new. So I don't know. I never really looked into that. I did have that timing chain issue. You remember, I had it flashed, and I haven't really discovered if it's still doing it or not. But when it's cold and you're decelerating, so you let the throttle off, it would rattle. So that's 4 things anyways, although I can't really count that one. What the heck else was there? Oh, there was something else with this truck that well, the main thing was the oil, I guess, and I didn't want to get into entire cab removal to get into the engine, to take the engine out, to tear that engine apart and rebuild a new engine and put it back in, and then everything's not going to be right, you know, so it's not factory, what I'll call factory set. So I mean, the mechanics are good, I'll give them that, but there's things that get overlooked. They maybe not torque the body mount bolts down the way they should, and then you'll get something rattling, right? So I'm like, I'm not getting into that. No, I'm not doing that. So, and that's what I told my guy at the dealership there. I'm like, no, I'm not getting into that. So crap, what else was there? Well, the lights sucked. We had fixed that. So that's 5 things that kind of sort of ticked me off with this truck. The headlights, terrible headlights. There was something else too. Geez, I just can't think of it. Everything else I think is all right. Everything else seemed to be all right with it. But the 10-speed transmission in a truck like this, I don't think that's quite necessary. That's a little bit extreme. Pulling this big bugger here, never got it a 7th. So it's like there's no point in having 10 speeds because it's never going to get there when you're pulling a trailer. Even with pulling the AR, I've never got at a 7th. So 10 gears is total waste of time, I think. But yeah, so if there's anything else, we'll head up to the dealership. I'll post her up here. All right, the last grimy cold start for the F-150. Goodbye, Ford F-150. Put a fair bit into this truck, you know, as in some stuff. And I got less than 10,000 K on it. It'll be over 10,000 by the time we get back to the dealership, but you know, you can tell sometimes, right? So it was a pretty good deal to trade up, so that's why we're doing it. That's why we're doing it. Ooh, I gotta get these windows open a little bit here. She is smoking hot in here. Windows down, let her breathe. And anyways, let's head her up to the dealer. Someone's dropping something off my mailbox. Oh, I think I know what that is. That's the Credit Valley Conservation people once a year or so. The little river that comes down through our place. Down further, they have a water level monitoring station. For some reason, they think we need to know how much water runs down every day. I don't really care as long as it's wet. But anyways, so let's head her up to the dealer. Here we go. So yeah, one of the main reasons too why I wanted to trade in is I don't know, the EcoBoost pulled the big travel trailer better, but this one was worse, believe it or not. You'd, well, partially because of the tires, and they're not a light truck tire. I had light truck tires on the EcoBoost. That was good, but when you get a wind and if it hit the side of that trailer, the big travel trailer, you'd feel it like snaking through, and then you'd be like this all of a sudden up at the front. It's like, whoa, what the frickin' crap? And most times it would veer you this way because it would snake you and flick you, right? So, I mean, I could have put tires on. Tires I put on the EcoBoost were $1,400, I think. So I'm like, could do that. Maybe add in a air suspension kit, airlift kit thing. Maybe that would have helped. Some airbags, maybe another spring that would ride like a freaking rock. Like, and the other problem was the power was not really terrific for pulling that trailer. I would, you know, be taking off and you're giving it, and I'm not to the floor, but if you went too far, it was kind of like you'd hear the engine working like this. Now that's revving up, but you'd hear it like that, but then it would just kind of go, oh, and not do anything. I'm like, what the frickin' heck? That's not right. So I never really liked how well it pulled the big trailer, and I had it on 3 times. Never liked it. So anyways, yeah, it sucks, but that's the way she is. So, but anyways, we are getting close to 10,000 on here. I'm going to try to get that free when we approach that. So we're on our way to the dealer. There. Sure seems silly trading this thing. It still smells new. Like, it's still got that new car smell. It hasn't actually really lost it, which is kind of weird. Maybe in another year or so it'll eventually degas. But anyways, yeah, it kind of ticked me off in a way. But they offered me really good money to trade in. Oh, red light challenge. Sorry, red light challenge. They offered me really good money to trade in. I mean, money, it's just got 10,000 on it now, right? And it's only 6 months old, so it shouldn't really depreciate that much, you wouldn't think. But I got a pretty good friend up here at this dealership, and he treats me pretty well. So we didn't really lose any money at all, really. I have to pay a little bit to what we're trading into here, but not much, really, surprisingly. Same, ended up working out the same payment and same term as what I've got on this one. So what the heck? So we are almost here. I don't know whether they'll have it outside ready to rock, or a bit early. They might still be doing some stuff to it. I don't know. We shall see. But this is where we go. Look at them. You could own one too. Right? Inside here, and let's see what is going on. Well, there she goes. We only owned her for 6 months, but for some reason I'm going to miss it. I don't know why, but anyways, let's head her home. Believe it or not, yep. That F-150 that thing was going to kill it. And that AR down there, my tractors and stuff was going to end up killing that truck pretty quick, I think. So we traded, if you can believe it, to a beautiful F-250 6.7 liter diesel. This thing has just under 1,000 foot-pounds of torque and like 480 horse or something like that. I'll have to dig up the specs. I can't exactly remember now, but brandy spanking new. God, it looks too shiny. So in here we got a lovely DEF system now to deal with. And it's got a little gauge inside. Well, they don't give you much of a spout though for that little guy, do they? So we got the diesel exhaust fluid And then the diesel. Oh man, got a gas cap again. I like the F-150s with no cap. Sweet. All aluminum again. Way more springage back in here. There's your def fluid tank, I guess, and then the big diesel up ahead there. She's all brandy new. Awesome. Look how much taller it is too. Like the other one came to maybe about here. So we got like another 6 inches taller. Bigger hitch on these ones too. This is a 2019, brandy new. Bigger hitch too, so they included the, he gave this to me. He included the little extra sleeve guy in there so I can put my other hitches in, right? I'm like, well, she's not going to be much good to me because I don't have those size of hitches. 2.5 inch or something like that, or whatever they're at now. This is just a temporary little pin. Oh, really like their hooking guys here now. That's a lot beefier than the cheesy little ones that they had on the little trucks. But camera, of course, there. Nice camera. She's all linered. Now, the only thing it doesn't have that I was a little bit upset with was the lights. Didn't come with the lights. Really like that. This has an old man step. Just for me, because I'm an old man now. Guess that's right. Still looks awful high though. Ooh, and it comes with a old man. There you go. I guess that's right. Let's get up here. That's actually not too bad. It has a prep pack for a fifth wheel, if you want to do a fifth wheel. It's got no sunroof. The last one didn't have a sunroof either, and this one doesn't have the rear window that opens, but you know what? That's why they have air conditioning. Open your windows on the sides. Holy freaking crap, this is nice. Definitely more suspension. I can hardly make her move, and I'm, you know, a hefty fella, and it's barely moving there, so. Oh man. Oh, it's still a long way down though. Okay, we gotta figure this out now. Oh, does that go too? Oh, I see. Oh. Oh, nice. Isn't that fancy? That's a long freaking way up. Super Duty. Yes, this is definitely what I should have bought to start with. And I know you non-Ford guys are not gonna like it, but you know what? I don't care what I drive as long as it drives. And I don't have any problems. Doesn't matter. Chevy, I've had all of them. I've had Fords, I've had Chevys, I have GMC Sierra. I've had two Dodges and 3 Dodges in the past actually. I've had two Dakotas, one we bought new, one was used, and I had an older style Ram truck. And look at how clean these are still. Holy mother. That's pretty awesome. So yeah, it's got power, pretty much everything. There's your power stroke, 6.7 L's. It's gonna feel pretty good probably, but honestly on the way home it wasn't bad. Wasn't bad at all. So now we've got on here an LT light truck 275 70R 18s. A little smaller tire. I think you can go maybe a 20 maybe on them, but I don't think I'm gonna bother. How much higher do I need it? Like, it's already high enough that my wife's probably gonna be like, oh, I don't like it, it's too high in the air. Too high. she won't like having to. Oh, you got all your things here, and they included these for me, which is nice. That's funny that it doesn't have a lockdown tab there, but that's the one for it. The one that came for the back wasn't the right one, so they've got it on order. It'll be in tomorrow, and he's going to drop it off for me. So look at this. I even got free hats. Should for spending that kind of money. I've got a nice storage compartment under here. Apparently that collapses. There's little tie downs for the back. I haven't figured all this kind of out yet, but this thing apparently collapses down so you have a floor. That's kind of cool. Where's the lock for these guys? Is it this here? Yeah. Sweet. That actually has unzip too. Take that off and clean it, I guess. That's pretty cool. So yeah, free hats. Sweet. Well, let's close this up. Close this up. Don't have a cap though, and this cap for my other truck is like a foot too long. too short, sorry. This is 6.5 foot, and that was a 5.5 foot. So that cap won't work, so I'm gonna have to recap myself some point here. I can maybe take that one with me or something, and they might take it in on a trade or something. Freaking sweet truck. First mosquito. Piss off. Sweet. And the doors work. That was the other thing with that other truck. If you close the door, it wouldn't close. It would kind of like this. That one actually closes. Well, that's good. Yeah, this is the long way up. I'm going to need this step. Like, you can't... Up on the seat. I didn't need it. Oh my goodness. Okay. Let's... put in a key. So I should have shown you the seat here. This is pretty cool. You flip this guy up. It's got a little compartment for some junk. Okay. If you want to, you can flip this up. Have another person sit right beside you. If you really want to. And you don't have enough storage compartment. That's okay. There's more down in here. And this is actually comes off. Whoop. Come on. Really? Left-handed? Can't do nothing? It locks in there. So you can have someone's feet down there if you want. So that's pretty cool. Everything else is pretty well the same. As the F-150. A couple of different things in here. Look, we got our first 249.2K on it. Display mode. Look at how much tire pressure, I guess, in these bigger tires, eh? Wow. The other one was 32. No, 36, I think they were. Def level okay. There's your def gauge right there. So when that gets down, fill her back up. It's the only thing. I guess I'll get used to it. It's got a turbo indicator there, though. It's not going to do it while we're sitting here, but man, does it spool up, kick in, and you freaking boom, gone if you want it to. It is insane. Well, everything in here is pretty well the same. The trip. So on the way home, I got 12.7 liters per 100. That's actually pretty good for a lot bigger truck, heavier truck. Diesel. I think the F-150 was getting about that, if not maybe even a little worse. It was up to around the 13 area, so you know that's pretty good for a brand new truck too, right? Towing is just all your trailer stuff. I gotta go through all that. Off-road is like this stuff. There isn't really much in there. Then your settings, you can change all your stuff and settings in there. Reset your oil and stuff. Yeah, so everything else is pretty much the same. They've got, of course, all the you know, for your switches, and you can turn the power things off. They got 12 volts here, and then a 110 guy there, and then there's plugs here, and it looks like another 12 volt socket guy there. There's your trailer switch. Four-wheel drive. This one has a locking rear diff, which I didn't really like in my EcoBoost because it seemed to make you stuck faster. No shifter, which is driving me nuts. It's back to the, you know, up here kind of thing. And if you're driving in the manual, the M here, you use this for your up and down, which is kind of weird. And of course your tow haul button. It doesn't have that sport mode and all the other modes like the other truck. This is a truck, if you know what I mean. So yeah, let's pop the it's way down there. Oh yeah, this doesn't have the electric braking where you gotta push the guy to the floor again, so that kind of sucks. I kind of like that thing. But little pockets there, little pockets there for all my junk. That's good. Let's pop the hood here and we'll have a look. Oh, so you need a slide. You can slide yourself in. There's the other WeatherTech mat there, and it's bolted down. But it's funny that one doesn't have bolt things over there. It's all, I guess, good. I kind of think this is going to maybe slop out there, but maybe it won't. I don't know. Oh, an F-250 Super Duty. Can you believe it? Holy freaking crap. This is all thanks to you guys, too. I hope you know that. You guys don't watch my videos. Well, it's in there somewhere. Yeah, I can hear it. in there somewhere. Wow. That is jammed in there, is it not? Oh my goodness. Fun working on that. I don't even know where the turbo is, but there's one of the tubes. Must be down in here. That's the air box or exchanger or something there. I don't know. And there's purple stuff in this one. Maybe brake cleaner, brake fluid, I don't know. There's your engine coolant. Where the heck's the windshield washer fill-in guy? Actually, maybe that was it. That might have been it. Yeah, power's... I'm not sure. It looks like a steering wheel. Power steering, I think. Oh, there's the washer fluid there. Oh, it's right up too. Sweet. Sweet. 2 batteries. One there, and of course one here. That's great. More to worry about. But they should be good for a few years anyways. Presume the air cleaner's under here. Man, this stuff is really jammed in here. But there's your sticks. That's a long reach to get up. You're going to have a pull-in guy. So let's just climb underneath here quickly. I can maybe lean on this guy here. Thank you. You're welcome. Thank you, guys. Oh, I'm trying. Oh, thank the Lord and Sonny Jesus. It has a freaking normal plug on it, not that stupid plug on the F-150. I hated that. There. God, I hated that plastic plug. That was so stupid. That's a pretty nice truck. Look at the exhaust system on it there. Oh my goodness. That is freaking, I bet you, really expensive. That's your diesel exhaust fluid system there that burns the filters and stuff through them, right? Probably actually, probably in this part here. There's filters in there, and then when it gets to a certain point, it ignites the filters with this depth fluid stuff, and it burns and cleans the goo out. So I don't understand it, because yeah, it's filtering as it's going through, but then you burn it, and is it not going to send out crap out the end? I don't get it. But anyways, big ass drive shaft there. The huge long drive shaft starts here, goes way the heck down there. That's a 15-foot drive shaft on there. Look at the rear end on it. Oh my goodness. That thing's massive, huge. A nice box frame. Oh, and I absolutely love where they put the oil filter. That is so much nicer. Oh man, that is so much easier. And I can actually get under here without having to screw around. I don't even have to drive it up on ramps. There's your huge ass springs up there. That's pretty awesome. And that's it. She's definitely a shiny beast. Oh, but there we go. Brand new. Thanks, guys. This is definitely all from you guys watching my content. I mean, that is the best present that you can freaking give someone, is just to watch their content, you know. And unfortunately, you have to endure some of the ads, right? But you know what? It won't kill you. Hasn't killed anybody yet that I know of watching ads on the old freaking Google system. But anyway, that is thanks to you guys, of course. And we'll be doing some some videos with this. I want to do some towing videos, of course, now, but I got a problem. We're gonna have to probably change our hitches first, I think, because I think if I hook anything to this guy, that trailer here is probably going to be sitting more like this. So I got to get more of a drop hitch to it. So yeah, that's the only downfall. Same with the travel trailer, although it has bolts in the hitch that I can take and go down. It's right up now. We needed it right up. It might not be far off, but it's going to have to go up a couple of pinholes, I think. So we'll hook onto that big bad boy there and give her a tug and see how she is. I'm sure we won't even hardly feel it behind it. But there we go. Freaking awesome. Super awesome. So we're going to be hopefully liking this, and hopefully no problems. They're a fairly bulletproof trucks, so. And it sounds so nice. Drawing lots of air. Look at the size of the Ford emblem. That's like 8 inches wide. Oh crap. I can't even reach the hood. Oh, I messed her up. It's all aluminum too, eh? These are all aluminum now. At least I think the hood feels. Yeah, it doesn't. That might be metal. I don't know. I'll have to get a little magnet and stick it to it. But anyways, that is awesome. I probably got dirt all on me now from laying on the ground, but I'll shut her down. Oh, it's nice and cool in there. Sweet. So yeah, we're gonna do some towing videos, put some weight on the trailers, and we're gonna tow some stuff. It's gonna be awesome. So anyways, whoop, did I mess it up? No, we're good. Thanks guys for watching my channel. I know I say thanks to every video, but it gets kind of like a routine thing, but you don't often probably pick it up too much, maybe, I don't know. But thanks again anyway. So this is definitely from you guys, you know, watching me and stuff, and watching what we get into. So yeah, look, if you want to look back through the channel, look where I started from. All right, like I was driving a freaking GMC Sierra that was wore the hell out when I kind of started my YouTube stuff here. And then we, you know, got into another Astro van to start with, and yeah, it got tired and stuff, and you know, and we went into the GMC Sierra, and it already had 320,000 K on it, so it was pretty much beat by the time I got it. I'm trying to put my glasses on here, it's not working. It was pretty much beat by the time we got into it. So then we got into our EcoBoost, and that was pretty good. Cost me a lot of timing chains and quite a bit of money. Got rid of that one, got into the other F-150, and it was a good truck, but not for what I was needing for my pulling capacities. Wasn't gonna cut her. So now we're into an F-250 diesel. Wait, we got to hear it again. It's just so awesome. Oh, it just sounds like power. We will go for a ride soon in it, and I'll probably use my GoPro head mount or something, so I'm hands-free, device-free. And man, we'll light her up for sure. It goes pretty good. So it's unexpected power when that turbo boosts up. Oh my God! Just whoom, we don't hear anything because you don't hear over the engine, but oh my goodness! And it's so quiet inside, you don't hear hardly anything. So anyways, there we go. Thanks again guys for watching, really appreciate it, you know. And I know the content isn't quite exactly the same as it used to be when we were at the garage, but we're trying to work on it. We're trying to get resituated, and I don't know, it's just not coming together quite yet. So but we'll get her. We got some work to do in the shed. I gotta do some more stuff. I gotta find somewhere to store some more of my stuff, in another building or something, or I don't know yet. I haven't really decided. Another container perhaps. They're fairly cheap storage, good and watertight too. So but anyways, thanks again. We'll catch you all later. Sorry for throwing you for the little, you know, oh, they're gonna fix it and loop thingy, but I thought you guys might think that was funny. But anyways, catch you all later. Thanks again for watching, and hopefully we'll get to figuring out our hitches here soon, and what we got to change and what we got to do for that, and we'll try hooking it up maybe with the hitches I got, but I think it's gonna be too high in the air because the suspension on this will take quite a bit to compress that. I might even actually be able to tow this travel trailer without my torsion bars on it, but I'll probably put them on anyways. Okay, I gotta go. It's really hot out here and it really sucks, but there's no mosquitoes, which is nice because they even say it's too hot. So anyways, thanks again. We'll catch you later, and you guys have a good day.